Welcome to the soap studio. We have got Night Violet restocking today. I made 3 loaves of the 3-pound loaves apiece. We've got some florals on top and a little bit of Eco Sparkles from Nurture Soap. I'm going to flip it upside down and let any loose florals fall off. And then I'm going to purposely turn it away from the slicer so that the slicer doesn't grab the florals, the pieces on top, and get them stuck on the wires, and then that will drag them through the entire bar and cut of the soap, which will create grooves, and we don't want that. So I'm going to purposely turn it on its side with the topping on the very bottom of the cut. See that? I'm lining it up to make sure that we're going to be straight here and get 10 good pieces. It is a little firmer because I waited a couple of days. Okay, so it'll be interesting to see how the 3 different loaves, the patterns, will come out. When I made this soap, I used the squeeze bottles, like the barbecue style squeeze bottles with the colors, and forced the color down from the top. And I'm very interested to see what kind of patterns we came up with. I have activated charcoal black, that's just titanium dioxide white, and that's a Mad Mica color there. I think it's called Flash Dance, if I remember correctly. On top is a Nurture Soap Sparkle. I used 2 different color, or glitter. It's Environ glitter. These came out really cute. I like the effect, and I'm sure the next loaf will look completely different. So there's a good example in the front there of what that loaf looked like using the squeeze bottle effect. So same thing here. Let's turn it so that we don't pull down the toppings. I'm just talking to one of my employees. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at the center of this one. There we go. What do you see there? A whole different pattern. I might have seen something. It's a puppy.
A dog, right? A puppy. Yeah, it's Pinocchio.
Oh my goodness.
That is so hilarious.
I have no control over what the pattern looks like when you're just squeezing it from the top. And sometimes you come up with some pretty interesting ones.
Oh my gosh.
Good for a laugh.
That's pretty hilarious.
So this is what we got. We got more of a interesting layer, I think, on the second loaf here.
Snorting. Snorty, snort, snort.
I'm going to try that method again real soon. I really like the way they came out.
Patterns, these cool patterns, I use the squeeze bottles. Yeah. Like the ketchup bottles or barbecue sauce bottles.
What do you think? I wish I had used another darker purple.
Those would sell.
There's one loaf on the right and the second loaf in the middle.
Oh my god.
So far, I love them. Let's see how this one came out. I'll clean those off a little so we don't create grooves.
You know, just that. That's like all they make.
Okay, let's check out the center. Oh, it's like more complex. That's the most complex one. I love them. I can't wait to peel them, clean them up. Really neat. The only thing about the squeeze bottle method is that you have to make sure you get yourself some good bottle brushes to clean out your your bottles afterwards. They're not fun to clean. It just means more dishes. It's like an extra step. There's already so many dishes involved with making soap that I hesitate to create more dishes for myself. But it does seem to be a really cool effect, and I would definitely like to do it again. So yeah, okay. We're gonna clean these up a little bit. I've got the different loaves here represented. Loaf 1 is on the right, loaf 2 is in the center, and loaf 3 is on the left. And they're pretty different from each other. Kathy's heading home for the day. It snowed again today. We've had a lot of snow here in New York, and a lot of hours where staff couldn't be here because of the ice and the snow, and there has been some delays in shipments, which has been very stressful. I don't think we've had less than 75 orders piled up since December. It's just every week it's 2 or 3 days of more ice and snow, and when 3 staff can't show up for an 8-hour shift over 2 days, that's almost 100 hours that kind of gets left to the next week. So anyway, back to this. Let's see what they look like. I always bevel and peel my soap a little bit. I think it just makes them look so much more professional. See, look at the difference. Did you see that? So much better. Just clean it up. I don't do the bottom because the bottom there's no point. It just gets messy anyway. So I bevel the edges of the bottom, but not the actual bottom. This is one of my favorite parts of making soap. And you know what's funny? It's like everybody else's favorite part too. There's something relaxing about this. I have people that watch me online and they say, could I be a full-time soap peeler, please? I get that request a lot. I don't blame them. I love doing this. I probably shouldn't be doing this as the head of the business here. I should probably be focusing on marketing or making something or dealing with an issue or helping a customer but I just can't help myself. Sometimes I just like to peel my soap. It's super fun and relaxing. You zone out a little bit. So what did you think, guys? Do you like the soap? Did you like the effect that the bottles gave? Do you have any comments, any questions? Please put them below. I've got quite the following on TikTok, and I've been focusing on that for about a year now, but I am trying my best to grow my following here on YouTube. So if you could follow, I would really appreciate it. If you could maybe make a small comment, just say hello, introduce yourself, or let me know if you have a soap business yourself. If you have any questions about your soap business or marketing your soap business, just let me know, or even like a link to your business so I can come check you out. That would be great. Or anybody that watches this video can check you out, and then maybe I could follow you back. Just go ahead and give me something down there, and I promise I will read your comment and I will respond. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope that you're not getting any seasonal affective disorder here at the end of winter. I know that's like totally out of left field, but I think I've been suffering from it lately, and I think soap and creating helps me so much to deal with that sort of low level creeping depression that always seems to bite me at this time of year. I don't know about you, but drop that one. But yeah, spring is in 5 weeks. In fact, the next soap that I'm going to make is going to be super happy, starry skies. And then also I'm going to do like a St. Patrick's Day spring soap. Because, as a soaper, you have to always work about a month to 2 months ahead to have the soap cured for the correct time of year. So if I wait to make the spring soap, it'll be too late. It's got to have a few weeks to cure at least before I start shipping it out. So, oh wow, I really like this one. Actually really like the edge of that one, the way it wrapped around. So, and a lot of people ask me too about what I do with the soap peels, and I have some little baggies, little mesh baggies to my left here. You can't see them. But what I do is after I'm done peeling, I just keep a little pile of those little baggies there, and I just stuff a few mesh baggies full of these shavings, and then I collect them and I use them for my own household. I bring them upstairs to the household part of the house. The downstairs is all studio and the upstairs is where our family lives. And we use them.